As the scene opens, the entire class has focused on two people. Oh, there's a goddess here. Class 1A really hit the jackpot. Wow, that person is so cool. The main character, Magi Fukasaku, thinks. People are already gathering around them. And it's amazing how he can talk to such a beautiful girl without getting nervous. Those two will probably become the center of the class, he muses. Meanwhile, he notices a woman with beautiful pink blossom hair. This is the story of the childhood friend of the popular people and how they met. Anyway, let's start it. Someone asks Magi, "How's school going? Have you gotten used to it?" He replies, "I wonder." The name Magi Fukasaku. I think people have remembered it. "Oh, well then, why don't you just go ahead and get yourself a girlfriend?" his sister teases. "No, sister, stop joking around," he says. She laughs. "But I think you'd be popular, Fukasaku. You're good at reading the room, and you're kind. I don't really get things like romance. Besides, everyone thinks I'm like a shrine. There's no way I could be popular," he replies. "That's so naive," she exclaims. "A girlfriend is different from a romantic partner or a female friend. You don't understand these subtleties, do you?" "Yes, yes," he mutters, brushing her off. "But I'm going to school now. Don't be late for your work either," she calls after him. "Okay, see you later, shrine," he says, leaving her wondering what he meant by that. In the classroom, people are talking. After about a month of being together, everyone's roles have become clear. For example, his childhood friend and best friend, Fujisaki Yoshia, is the classroom's main character. He's a refreshingly handsome guy who could be an actor and has already made it to the first string in a basketball club. They say he's going to be key in making nationals. Everyone loves him. Even today, fans are coming from other classes. There's one more main character in the class, a natural-born idol, Yuri-San. In the middle of the school year, she posted a dance video on social media, and it went viral. She has a huge following and is quite famous. Despite being such a perfect, elite girl, she always greets everyone in the morning. Not just him, but everyone else too. Magi's heart flutters after hearing her voice, and he stumbles slightly. "Good morning," she says with a friendly personality that extends to everyone. Naturally, most of the guys are attracted to her. Within days of starting school, she jumped to become the #1 school idol, the girl everyone wants to date. Magi admires her a bit too. The other classmates could be called supporting characters surrounding these two. "I'm one of them," Magi thinks, "but right now, I have a slightly strange role." A couple of girls gather around him, asking, "Magi, would a sports towel be okay for his birthday present?" "Of course," he says. "It'd be fine, I think. Maybe avoid pink or patterns, something like that." "Oh, I see. He might get teased by the others." "Thanks. I hope your blessing works," they reply. This is Magi's role, being everyone's love consultant, known as the Fukasaku Shrine. It started right from the beginning of school when the popular girl, Yuri-San, greeted him, taking his name. He responded, "Fukasaku," and she said, "You have such a lucky name." The world-famous Yuri-san sparked it all. Some guys jokingly prayed to him and had successful love encounters, and that's really how it began. As the rumor spread, the visitors increased. "Pray for me next," they'd say, snapping a photo. "It brings good luck." Might have to skip lunch today again. Magi thinks. His best friend, Fujisaki, approaches. "Hey, you guys Fukasaku hasn't eaten. Do it later." Of course, you should think about others' feelings. That's how love works better, you know? The girls laugh. When a #1 guy student on a date says it, there's nothing we can say back. So true. Magi thanks him, but Fujisaki says, "Yeah, must be tough every day. Aren't you having trouble?" "It's fine," Magi replies. "I can give love advice, even if it's just from what I've heard from my sister." "I see. Well, take it easy." "Thanks, anyway," Fujisaki says. Magi nods. "I'd be in trouble if more people gathered around. I should go home or somewhere else." He notices Yuri-San looking toward him and thinks about finding a place with fewer people. "I'll try the roof," he decides. There, he sees someone who looks like they just got rejected by the popular kid, his best friend, Fujisaki. "You got confessed to in this short time, didn't you, you son of a gun?" Magi thinks. Fujisaki brushes it off, saying, "There's no chance with you," and the girl moans about it. Everyone thinks those two are quite a good match. It's always been like this, Magi reflects. Everyone falls for him. No one ever falls for me. Then he notices something. The girl with the blossom pink hair is sleeping on the stairs. Oh, is that Yusuba-san, he wonders. She's never in the classroom during lunch, so this is where she was. She's asleep. Should he try not to wake her? But as she opens her eyes and notices him, she tries to hide her face, embarrassed. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you, Magi says. I was just looking for a place to eat. How do you know my name? She asks. Well, we're in the same class, so that's it, he explains. She nods, accepting it. Suddenly, a strong wind blows through the rooftop door. The window is open, I guess, Magi thinks as she shivers from the cold. Noticing her discomfort, he says, just wait a minute, I'll solve the problem. He grabs a bench, startling her a bit. Here we go, he says, climbing onto it. I can't close it otherwise, he mutters, struggling with the balance. It's hard to stand up. I could have used Fujisaki's help with this. But then Yusuba-san steps up, holding the bench steady. I'm holding it. I definitely won't let go, she says. Magi thanks her, embarrassed, and together they close the window. Thank you very much, Fukusaku, she says, using his name. You know my name too? He asks, thanking her back. Of course, she replies. It's an awkward encounter, but they both giggle about it, a cool moment. Well then, I'll be going, he says, putting the bench back. With this wind, I can't eat outside, so I'll go somewhere else. You were here first anyway. No, that's not it, she tries to say, but he interrupts. No, sorry for interrupting your relaxation time. This is our first time talking. I wonder if she thought I was weird. She stands there blushing, thinking, as I thought, he's quite kind. On the soccer field, people are playing. Yuri-san and Yusuba-san stand near a tree. The kids nearby blabber. Those two are childhood friends, I hear, the goddess and the gloomy girl. What a grand difference. Magi thinks that's so rude. Yusuba-san is just a bit shy. That's all. She glances at him, her feminine and lovely gestures making his heart thump. Even though she's such a nice person, he muses. Meanwhile, Fujisaki and the popular crowd are playing. Why am I getting worked up about it? Magi wonders. Those two are like a side of me. Maybe I'm protecting my feelings. As Fujisaki scores a goal, playtime ends, and everyone compliments him. Can't have a game without you. Every girl squeals, including Yuri-san. Magi, standing behind like a lackey, thinks both of them are looking toward Fujisaki. Of course, he's a good guy. I know that better than anyone. Fujisaki gives him a pat on the back and a kind word, while Yusuba-san watches, thinking, Fukusaku's nice. No shot came my way since we were on offense the whole time, Magi reflects. He notices Yusuba-san looking at him. Back in the classroom, someone says, all things worked out with Mizumi-kun from class 2? Yes. Good luck. The shrine work is at its peak today, too. Guess today's love consulting is over. I should head out, Magi decides. But someone pats him on the back. It's Yuri-san. Magi Fukusaku, can I talk to you? She asks. Startled, he stammers her name. Yuri-san? Yes, I have something to talk about. What you were just doing, the Fukusaku shrine visit thing, you know? He looks at her, remembering how everyone comes to him to pray for love. The only reason she'd come to me is to ask advice about confessing to Fujisaki, he assumes. The most popular girl in school, Yuri-san, seeking help from the Fukusaku shrine to win the #1 boy. As she starts to speak, he cuts in, sorry, but I can't listen to that story. She hesitates, confused, as he grabs his bag. No, I have somewhere to be today. I really have to go. He rushes out of the class, leaving her alone, embarrassed and a bit distressed. Walking home, Magi reflects. Running away is the worst thing I could have done. It's worse than lying. The girl everyone admires likes my best friend. I should be happy about it, but I just can't accept it. Then he spots Yusuba-san, the pink-haired girl. I wonder if talking to her would be a bother right now. I don't feel like talking either, he thinks. But then he notices something alarming. She's being groped by someone on the train. Seeing her twitch, he thinks, a molester? Why now? Could it be because she's timid and doesn't raise her voice? Or is she targeted for such a selfish reason? Unforgivable. I have to help her quickly. But he realizes, if I make a scene here, everything will be exposed about her, and that'll make her suffer more. But I can't pretend I didn't see it. I don't want to disappoint myself anymore. What should I do? Determined not to let her hurt more, he shouts, "Excuse me." She looks at him as he says, "My friend is over there. So could you let me pass through?" "Oh, sure." Everyone says, parting. They're like us before we started dating. So cute. Magi reaches her, saying, "Stay over there. I'll be there in a minute." "Yes," she replies softly. He glares at the man who is molesting her, covering her protectively. "It's okay now," he assures her as the train reaches the station. He plans to report it to the staff later. "Thank you very much," she says. "Not at all," he replies, thinking she's very close. Embarrassed, he adds, "Sorry, I'm so sorry." As the next station, Toyota, approaches, he says, "I need to get off here anyway." She's speechless, but then grabs him slightly. "Wait a moment," she says. He turns back, surprised. "By all means, I want to talk to you if you don't mind right now." "How about something?" she suggests. Blushing, he replies, "If you're okay with me, of course." "Let's go." They head to a restaurant and order food. Taking a bite, Magi thinks it's so delicious and bearable, really. "It's really delicious," he says aloud. She's munching too, gulping it down. "Sorry, I have a sweet tooth," she admits. He laughs, and she protests, "Don't laugh at me." As they finish, she thanks him again. Confronting a molester takes a lot of courage. "Of course. I'm glad to help you," he says. "I lack courage, though. Earlier, I ran away from a girl I admired. Yusubisan, do you know about Yokosuka Shrine?" "Yes," she nods, although there's no basis for it. "The girl I admire was there earlier, and I ended up running away. I was really pathetic too," he confesses. "Me as well," she says. He's puzzled, but she continues, "I'm always nervous and can't properly talk to my classmates, which is pathetic." "Me too," he admits. "I've always used small talk because I was relentlessly scared of people. I understand. If I don't start with something, the words won't come out. It's always been like this, a line-making mechanism." "I get it too," she says. "When did it start?" "When did it start?" he echoes. "The world is such a scary place, I think. The root of lacking confidence might be fear. Being disliked by others, especially by people you admire, is scary. Tomorrow, I have to apologize to her. I mean the famous girl." "Crap," he says aloud accidentally. "That's good," she replies. "Earlier, that was my best friend." "No point hiding it," he sighs. "It might be too much for me, and you might laugh, but I admired her a little. She's so sparkly. I won't laugh at you. I'm in a similar situation," she says. "A similar situation? Oh, is that person Fujisaki my best friend?" he guesses. She coughs, startled. "What?" "I was watching you today on the field," he explains. "You were looking toward him. If it's okay, I'll support you to get together with him." "No," she says quickly. "He's a good, amazing person, but I was looking at someone else." It wasn't him. She doesn't admit it was Magi, saying only, "It's different." "Okay, if you're this flustered, it must be true," he thinks, then says, "I don't need to know. I don't need to date Yuri-san or anything. I just want to look into her eyes and talk normally without being nervous or stuttering. If I could talk confidently, that's it for me." "Me too," she agrees. "Even if it's with the boy I like, without looking down, clearly conveying my feelings. I think it'd be great if I could be like that." "I see," he says. "Maybe she and I are alike. Our goals are almost the same." He smiles. "Hey, if our goals are the same, why don't we help each other?" She looks confused, so he clarifies, "Let's help each other in practice. I'll practice talking to the classroom goddess, and you'll practice talking to the classroom god." Blushing, she says, "Good. Not just with Fujisaki-kun. If I could talk normally with anyone, it'd be wonderful." "With anyone?" he repeats. "Being able to talk confidently. I want to be like that too. Let's become normal together." She flushes but shakes his hand. "All right, nice to meet you, Magi." "Likewise, nice to meet you too," he replies. His first female friend. Not just any friend, but what his sister might call a girlfriend.